Hello everybody, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. This video is a continuance of my BEADventurous video series. This is episode 2, and in this video I'm going to talk to you guys about one of my favorite storage systems that I've come up with. And this system can really be used for anything you want. You can put crafts in it, whatever your hobby is, your obsession is. It's a really great storage system. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys or talk to you about what's going on down here. So I'm currently sitting on the floor, and this is underneath of my desk, what it looks like. And my desk is kind of like a table. That's what I got, so I can store things underneath of it like this. And as you see, I have a lot of stuff down here. Now, I have been beading for a very long time. I think I was like 7 years old when I got into it, and I now just turned 30, so I've been beading for 23 years, which sounds really crazy. But now you know why I have so much stuff, because I've been doing this for almost my whole life. So I'm going to start with this over here. So this is my Ross cog, and this is currently one of my biggest things that I need to organize. It collects everything from my desk. I am a very organized person, and I love to have a cleared off desk, so whenever I want to create, I can just come in here. But if there's stuff on my desk, it drives me crazy. So this is kind of catching everything, and I really need to go through it and find good places to put stuff and organize that more. But like I said, I'm kind of stuck with that right now. I don't know what to do with a lot of things on there. So anyways, after I do clear my desk off, my next problem is my cat. He likes to sit there on my desk. So then I come in here to bead, and my desk is clear, but there's a cat sleeping on it, and I feel so bad that I don't want to kick him off, so I go bead somewhere else. It's a reoccurring problem. Maybe I should just not clean my desk off. That's what I should do. So anyways, down here, this is all of my beads. I still have more beads behind me in another storage system, but I wanted to show you guys. So what I'm really doing the video on is this here, but I'll talk about this last. So I'm going to pull this out of the way. It's on wheels, and I'm going to go to what's behind here. So all of these containers you see here are my glass beads, ceramic, gemstone. There's a lot of different things in there, and I want to go over this better one day, but for now I'm just kind of give you a layout of what's going on here underneath my desk. And then down here I have these 4 containers are all lampwork beads, and then the top is cabochon, and then those 3 there are buttons, either like metal. I think I have metal buttons, glass buttons, and then I have plastic buttons, or is it natural buttons? It's like shell buttons, wood and coconut. And then those 2 containers are resin pieces that I made. And then these containers here, there's actually 4 of them. There's 2 more back there. These are all shell beads and shell pendants. And then I'm going to put this back. So all that stuff right there is stuff that I don't use all the time. So that's why I have it behind that cart. And then going over here, this has all of my findings. So lobster claw clasps, jump rings, head pins, eye pins, all the findings you can think of are stored in there. And I still have a lot of room in it, believe it or not. And if I ever outgrow that container, I'm just going to buy another one, because I think I could put it right on top of here and just take this blue bin out and expand my storage. So this basket here has current projects that I'm working on, so beads for current projects. And then when you come over here, I have these bins here. These are called super stacker containers, and this is what I'm really doing the video on, is these here. And I have in here all of my Dollar Tree containers. These are our Czech Preciosa seed beads, and then these here are the cheaper seed beads, and so are those. And then down here I have, I think it's, what is this, 15-Os? I have 15-Os and Delica seed beads. I don't have a lot of those. And most of my 15-O collection is from Lisa. And then these here are vintage Venetian seed beads from Shipwreck Beads. And this here is stuff that I've collected from thrift stores, where I've taken purses and dresses and shirts and stuff apart. And then over here, I have Czech seed beads that are in smaller amounts. These are 11-Os and 10-Os, and these are all 8-O seed beads. So really, I love to store my seed beads in these super stacking containers. So this is all seed beads, all seed beads, all seed beads. So I've told you that this was Delica's 15-Os. This is 8 O's and 10 and 11 O's in Vintage Venetian. These are all 11 O seed beads. And then going over here to this cart, which is what this video is really about. So, these containers, I've gotten them at Walmart, and I've shown them in a previous video where I put the Dollar Tree containers in them. But I'm going to show you how I'm using them in this system here, which is so cool, and I love it so much, and I've had it like this for years now, and I don't think I'll ever change it. And if I do change it, I'll just be adding to it and getting more of these carts here. So this storage, I'm gonna get on my knees. This top one here has all of my most expensive beads. So Miyuki and Toho seed beads. And then, these are all 11 O's, by the way. And then I have to pick this up, so excuse the motion sickness of the camera. And then this here, all the way down, is all 6O seed beads. So the top, I have seed beads that I've gotten on clearance. There was this online bead store someone told me about, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, and they had all of their stuff on clearance. I think it was 60 or 70% off. I don't know, it's been some time. But when they told me about it, I only had one day to go and get all this. So I went crazy, and I think I spent like $200, and I got all of these beads here in the tubes, and I got some really amazing ones. These are Japanese seed beads. Some are Japanese, some are Czech. These here are Czech. These are ruby Picasso seed beads. I got this green. I have not seen that green anywhere else. And I got brown Picasso. And here, I'll show you from the side. I got Toho here too. So it's Toho, Miyuki, and Preciosa. And then here are other seed beads I've gotten. And these seed beads here, you see in big bulk bags. I got these from Auntie's Beads Direct. You can buy 50-gram bags of Toho or Miyuki seed beads. And you do not have to have a license to order from them, okay? So underneath this box, I have more 6O seed beads. And these are my Preciosa Czech seed beads, which are my absolute favorite. So these here I've gotten on sales. Beadaholic, I haven't done this in a long time. I've done videos about it years back. Beadaholic sells on Amazon, and sometimes they have these really weird sales where you can get like a 1 ounce bag of 6O seed beads for 10 cents. And I've loaded up a lot that way. And I've done videos on it. And I've told you guys about the sales. And I've watched the stuff like disappear the day I upload the video. Everything that... So I just had an emergency alert on my phone. And it totally cut me off. I'm in a tropical storm right now. And anyways, I think I was talking about how I've gotten a lot of these on clearance through Amazon, through Beadaholic. I got them really cheap, and like I said, I've done videos on it. So anyways, underneath this bin, so there's actually 2 different super stacker containers I have here. There are more that you can buy. There's smaller ones, different size ones. These are the larger ones that I have. Another company that makes a bin like this, I think, is Art Bin, which is another one of my like most favorite storage systems. But this one here, is a little bit different. I want to say the Art Bin one is more expensive and a better quality, but I couldn't find that storage system in my area, and I saw that you can get them if you live in the United Kingdom, but I think they've now come to America because I have currently bought Art Bin drawer units, and I think that this sort of system here that has the dividers in it is like now in America. So anyways, I wanted to go back to this container here real quick. So these containers, you can buy them at Walmart. I found them in the office supply area, and I think they're like $5 a container. They're for storing paper. Now, this one here has a divider that's on top, and this one is $14.99, and I found this in the craft area. So this comes out. Now, the Art Bin one is different. The Art Bin one doesn't have this lip here. It has these dividers where you could put this whole divider in here, and it goes all the way to the bottom. And then you take another divider system thing and you put it on top of that one. So you could stack 2 of them. And the compartments are different on the Art Bin one. So you might want to look into this because those really are like some of the most incredible storage systems. So like I said, my phone cut off because I have a tropical storm in my area, and I had an emergency alert on my phone. So, these beads here are from Joann's. I got them on sale. I think it was 50% off at the time, and it's been a very long time since I've gotten these, and I haven't been seeing sales on them. I don't know if I'm just not getting notifications for them, but right now I feel like I have enough beads and I don't need to go buy any of them. But anyways, I got all of these 50% off. They are all check Preciosa, and it's pretty deep. What is it? 4 deep? Yeah. And I have thought about taking them out of these tubes because sometimes these rubber tubes, this is like a rubber cap on here, does not want to come off. And you have to pull really hard and then all your beads fly everywhere. So I have been wondering if I should take them out of these tubes or not. But for now, they're still in here. So underneath this container, I have more 6/0 seed beads. This whole stack is 6/0. And these here are like poor quality 6/0 seed beads. They're not really uniform, but I still use them for projects all the time. I love all beads, and I have them all organized by color, as you can see. So like green, yellow, and orange, and there's red in here. Then I have earth tones, purple, blue, and underneath this one, I have bulk bags of either check seed beads or like poor quality seed beads. So this here is my absolute most favorite color on the entire planet, turquoise. These are all Preciosa, and I got these on Amazon. It was a Beadaholic sale, and they were 10 cents. No, wait, 8 cents. I got them 8 cents for a 1 ounce bag, and I bought every one that they had in stock because it's my favorite color. And as you can see, they are beautifully uniform. They're check. These here are also check. This here is made, okay, so Miyuki has Picasso seed beads, right? Well, Preciosa has one that's called Marble. At least it is on Shipwreck Beads. So I got these from Shipwreck Beads, and they are called Marble. And they come in 2 different sizes. This is a 6/0, and this is the bigger one here. Let's see if I can pull this out. These are 1/0s, and they call them Rocals on Shipwreck Beads. But I had wanted these for like a year, and every time I went to go get them, they were out of stock, and they finally came back in stock. And right after I bought them, they were sold out again. So it's a very popular item on Shipwreck Beads. So yeah, the Miyuki calls theirs Preciosa, or not. Miyuki calls theirs Picasso, and these here are called Marbled, but they're sort of like the same effect on the bead, the same finish. Alright, and then I have more here. I love striped seed beads. They're so cool. Those are check. The striped ones are. These are for quality. And these here are also from Shipwreck. They have amazing beads. And these here are big bulk bags. All of these black ones, which is like, I don't know. By the way, there are pounds of beads here. This is probably like a 2-pound bag of black seed beads. I got all of these from a top that I found at Goodwill. It was like a chainmail top, but instead of chainmail, it was crocheted with black beads. And I spent a few hours taking that thing apart for the beads. So, going underneath of this bin, there is this cart, which is a plant cart. And I had these, I got these containers, right? And I could not fit them on my shelf. So I just had them sitting right there on the floor. And every time I needed something back there, I had to pick all of them up individually and put them to the side. And I have, I think it's 1, 2, is it 4? Like 4 or 5 of these bins stacked up. So it got really annoying. So I had an idea to look for a dolly. One of those, it's a dolly on wheels, okay? It does not have a handle on it, which is pretty much this. But they were too big, like they had giant wheels. So then I had this idea to look for a plant cart. So I went on to, well, first I looked around. I couldn't find one locally. So I went online to Walmart, and I found this one, which is perfect because it's square shaped. And a lot of the ones I found were like round metal ones, or like a hexagon shape. There was weird shapes. So I ended up finding this one on Walmart. And it's actually really cute, and I've thought about painting it, but I do love the natural wood look. And it has these little caster wheels on here, and this fits on here perfectly. And it's really great. I love it so much. And I think that if you are a beader where you don't really have a place where you could bead, like a desk, and maybe you bead at a kitchen table or at a couch, or maybe in your bed, which is what I did for years before I ever got a desk to bead at. With this storage system, you can wheel it anywhere. And I have stacked these up much higher than 4 and 5 bins. I've actually stacked them up to like 8 bins. So if you want, you can push this in your closet when you're not beading, and then when you're beading, you can wheel it out, take it to your couch, wherever you bead at, take out all your bins, you can put them on your kitchen table, and you can bead wherever. And then when you're done, you can easily just put it all away and just wheel it back into a closet so nobody sees it. So I really love that. And I'm going to stop the video and show you something else. I stacked all of my containers back up, and I just wanted to show you that I also use this as a side table, or as like a little workspace. So here you can see I have my tablet set up on here, and this is actually the same size as my laptop, and I put my laptop on here in a lot, and I'll do work. Sometimes I will push this over here to the side. I'll stack more boxes on here so it's higher. I'll put my laptop on it. I'll have video editing while I'm sitting here at my desk working. So it's also a neat little workspace. And also, and look at my screensaver on my tablet. It's beads, which I love. My sister thinks I'm crazy because the apps get lost in the beads, but that's the whole fun of it, is that I get to look through the beads to find whatever app I'm trying to use. So anyways, I have one of my bead trays right here. This is my current project in progress. This here is the same size as the box. And what I've also done is I have gone to the couch, and I've wheeled this whole cart out there with me to the couch, and I just put this right in front of me between my legs, and I use this as a table. And if I need something out of this, I just take this off to the side, get what I need, and then stack them all back up, and I go back to work. So it's really great. There's so many uses for it, and like I said, you could stack this up much higher. Now, sometimes I am worried that my bins might come off of this cart because it's just resting on here. There's nothing holding it on. So I have wondered if I should get like pieces of wood and screw them to the sides here to keep this from coming off. Now, I do have tile floor, so it's not bad. So if you do have like carpet in your house that you're going over, of course you're going to want to be careful as you're rolling this to the house. But you could put some wood on the sides to keep the bins from coming off if you have carpet. But I really haven't had a problem with it because I have tile floor. But yeah, this is just one of my favorite storage systems that I've come up with. And if I ever get a bigger room, I would like to get some more of these carts, and I would take all of these bins out and I would stack them onto a cart, and then I would put more of those storage bead containers on this shelf and just have these on these plant carts. Now, I don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but I did get this plant cart from Walmart online. It was 20 bucks. Later on, I went back to Ross, one of my favorite stores to find stuff like this at, and they had plant carts for 8 bucks, but they were not square or even rectangle shape. They were weird. There was like a hexagon and I think a circle shape, and one of them was wire. And you want one that's heavy duty. You're going to want a wooden one. So yeah, I hope that I inspired you guys and gave you some ideas. And stop peeking at my current project. I'll be doing a video on that hopefully in a couple days. I was working on it last night and I run into some problems, and God, it took me I was up to 4 o'clock working on it. 4 o'clock in the morning, I figured out what I did wrong, and I have to take it all apart and start over again. But yeah, it's going to be a really neat project. So yeah, I hope that I inspired you guys and gave you some ideas. And I have to work on my messy Ross cog, and I have some more storage videos that I want to talk to you guys about, some ideas. And yeah, please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos. Make sure you click the bell button to get notified when I upload new videos, and check me out on all my social media accounts. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.